collapsible watering can. It's been very, very popular. This is our only order of the season, and we have a spring Black Friday sale price on this today of 6 payments of $458. Hi, Mia. There's little Mia. She's so cute. So this is something that is very popular because most watering cans are big and clunky, and it's hard to find a place to store them. And if they're the plastic kind, you may not want to have them sitting out on your decorative front porch or something. So this has really been an innovation because you can see how skinny they are when they're not filled with water. They collapse into this thin little container that you can store in any little nook and cranny. When filled with water, however, they expand like so, and then you can also pop the little spout out for pouring, pop it back up when you're storing it. So the color choices that we have for you include the yellow, which is the most limited. We also have it for you in the pink. This is your green. We have coral. And then we also have it for you in the teal. Roxanne, come on in. Tell us about this. I know this is one of your favorite things.
It is, Carolyn. You know I do a lot of container gardening. And so you still need to fertilize those containers.
Right.
So the Cottage Farm little packets fit in there, or any of your favorite fertilizers, of course, will fit right down inside of there.
Right in here like so.
Right. So a normal watering can, Carolyn, you're going to be walking with that normal watering can, and what happens? It sloshes everywhere. With my watering can, you put that arm up. It goes up and down.
Right.
You put that arm up. You can literally walk all the way around the yard and not lose a drop of water.
So if I'm walking, I just pop the little pour spout up, and then I tip it down when I'm ready to water something.
Exactly. If you don't use all your water or all your fertilizer in that water, I added the cap on top, so you're not going to get any bugs in there either.
Right, because most watering cans have that big wide opening at the top, right?
Correct. And what happens? The bugs find their way in. Again, you know, when the water is gone, when your gardening season's done, or if you're not going to use this, you know, indoors, it collapses to 2 inches. That's what I love.
Yeah.
So storage is key on this.
So it has 1.5 gallon capacity, and then you can detach that shower head at the top too, which is nice. Not all watering cans allow you to do that if you just want to pour a steady stream of water rather than the sprinkles.
Right. Or you can actually just turn the head as well, and you can get a steady stream. Or again, go back to just the little shower watering head.
So this is what she's talking about there. We're on this shot, so I'll show you. So here's the little spout. See this little hole right here? So you can turn this so that it just comes out the big hole, or you can turn it back so that now it's a little shower, depending on how you would like to use your water. Again, the cap at the top. Look at the 2-inch profile when it's not filled with water. It's very thin, but then when you fill it up, and it just expands gradually as you put the hose of water in there until it's filled, if you want it to be, to its 1.5 gallon capacity. Also, even filled with water, it's very lightweight, Roxanne. Another great thing to mention for those of us who are, you know, not as young as we used to be and don't like carrying around heavy things.
Well, you know, those big bulky watering cans, those metal ones, Carolyn, they're super heavy.
Yeah.
And, you know, again, I need something that's going to work for me, and I want something that's going to make my gardening easy, because if gardening's easy, it's going to be fun, and you're going to enjoy it.
Exactly. Let me show you again. So you've got the foldable little pour spout. When it's stored, it folds up. You also have the cap on the top, so nothing's going to get into the water if you've got your fertilizer in there, nice and clean for your plants. But when you're ready to water, you simply take it over and water as normal. And if you wanted to do that steady stream, then you can also have the, wait, I turned it the wrong way. You can also have the water pour out a little more steady if you'd like. And then when you're done, you just pop it back up. This is something that is made of this flexible material on the sides, Roxanne, but it's also very durable. I don't want people to think this is something easily punctured.
No, you know what? It's kind of like the old-fashioned water bottles. Remember those, Carolyn?
Yes, exactly.
So it's that same kind of...
the hot water bottles that we would put under our pillow.
Correct. It's pretty much puncture resistant. And again, the collapsible feature on this and the storage on this is amazing. And you know, you're not gonna have that heavy thing on your arm as you're watering from container to container to container.
Again,
use it again
watering
for your indoors or your outdoor plants.
Right, indoor plants as well. Watering is key to a successful garden. So with the hose nozzle and this great collapsible watering can, it's going to make that part of your garden chore much easier. And again, a great innovation. I've seen nothing like this on the market, and it is very convenient for those of us who don't have a lot of storage space when we're not watering, or maybe we want to store our mixed fertilizer, not do it all at once. It can stay safely in this container. So
yellow, and you won't get the bugs in it as well, Carolyn, because we have that cap on top.
Yellow is the most limited. Or, you know, jumping back to that thought too, Roxanne, often we have thirsty little doggies and cats who like to drink water out of any container they see out there, and you may not want them drinking the water that's got the fertilizer in it. So that's a great way to keep them out of your watering can too. So here's the yellow. Here's that bright pink. We have it for you in the green. This one is the coral, and then we also have that teal for you right there. Again, this is on 6 payments today of under $5. This is a spring Black Friday sale price that's going up soon. This is the first day this year that we're offering it at this lower price. Normally it's over $33. So you're getting a nice savings today. And, you know, I just think that, Roxanne, it's a brilliant idea. I love it. All right. Any final thoughts on what you would love people to know about this?
Well, Carolyn, you know, the thing about this is everyone needs, you know, sometimes the hose nozzle isn't available to where you need to get watering to. And again, that's why I brought you the ultimate collapsible watering can. Again, container to container to container. If you're doing fertilizers, if you're even doing organic fertilizers, I make this so convenient for you to do it by using our watering can.
Love it. And again, it's not a heavy watering can, even filled with that 1.5 gallons of water. So
how many times have you been walking through your garden and you kick that watering can, Carolyn?
I know.
They're bulky. There's nowhere to ever store them as well.
I know. It's so true. Over 700, though, now ordered of this one. Teal and green are the most popular. We also have the coral, the pink, and the yellow, each one on 6 easy payments of $458. Now, don't forget, we also have your fireman's nozzle, which has been very popular in the show today. 2,700 ordered.